Alrighty folks, welcome to the video. Today we've got our first Pokemon booster box of the entire year, Journey Together. I haven't opened a single Pokemon booster box this year because, well, oh sorry, that's not true, a single English one this year. I did open a single Japanese one, but I would normally open more toward the start of the year because I would get my hands on more of the Japanese sets. And yeah, Prismatic didn't have booster boxes, so we didn't get any for that. But yeah, I've opened the ETB for this, and while I'm on the subject of that video, check out the previous video if you're interested in winning this Journey Together 3-pack blister. Should give away on that video if it's still running. I'm not entirely sure when the two videos will go out, but I am expecting to still get this one out before the giveaway ends, so make sure you check that out if you want to win that. But today we're just opening this booster box, and I'm really looking forward to opening a whole booster box of Pokemon cards. So let's just get cracking. What did I get in my ETB? No SIRs or gold cards or anything too fancy. We got a Lycanroc with the artware. Salamence, full art. And 2 EXs, so Lillie's Clefairy and a Dundunsparce. So no big hitters, but I never get big hitters out of ETBs. I don't know if anyone ever does. They must. I don't really believe that the ETBs are less well seeded than the other product, but it really feels that way sometimes. You know, you maybe opened 20 of them or something in a year and not get any hits for them. You sort of think, that's 180 packs. How did I not get anything from any ETBs? So we get a wee EX to start, Alcremie. Ruffian, Regirock, and Amoonguss Kilowattrel. Cards were eager to jump out of this pack. Oh, hold on. Put commons and uncommons on top of my reverse pal. Because I put the reverse pal in the wrong place. Let me sort that out. Alrighty, so one booster box, a couple of an ETB, and a couple of 3-pack blisters is all I have of this set. And I did open a Japanese booster box as well. No SIRs in the Japanese booster box. No SIRs in the ETB that I've opened so far. Statistically unlikely to get an SIR in a booster box, but that's what we're hoping for. It's not. The thing with this is, it's not really that great. Like, nobody's really that interested in too much of the cards. We did get a, not my top artware personally, but the top artware of the set in Reshiram, so that's a win. Bit off center, I think. Let's take a look. Back looks pretty good. That probably would have been a PSA 10, at least centering wise, been acceptable for a PSA 10 in 2024, but they've tightened up the rules on that this year, so I don't think I'll be sending that one off for grading. But that's a solid hit. But yeah, so I think like the pre-orders and the stock for this has been hit by the hype at the minute, but looking at the card cost, nobody's really that interested in any of the cards. The Lillie's Clefairy is like £140 as the top SIR, which I mean isn't abnormal for a Pokemon set. So we get a Paldean Clodsire EX. But it is abnormal whenever you're paying full RRP of £150 for the booster box instead of being able to get them for £85 or £90. And that's if you can get your hands on one at full MSRP. So yeah, it's a bit odd. think it's just everyone's was hyped for Prismatic and is quite rightly hyped for Destined Rivals for Rocket cards. Looking forward to that one myself. But didn't want to risk missing out on something in this set in case there was something that everyone jumped on, but I really don't know what it would be. Clefairy is a pretty cool Pokemon, but I don't think it's one that everyone's super hyped for to get Lillie's Clefairy. Oh, Talk of the Devil, Lillie's Clefairy in a ultra rare full art. Let's see if we can get that in SIR. That would be a win for the box if we got a End Reshiram and Lillie's Clefairy. Might make the money back on the box. That's the thing with this set though, if you got no other hits, that's not really going to happen. No other hits and the top hit, you would not make your money back on the box, which is unusual. Normally the top hit net you a few quid extra. What about yourselves watching? Have any of you managed to get this set open? Much of it? Dundunsparce EX. If you got any good hits? Is there any cards you're actually interested in getting? Let me know. Drop me a comment. Maybe you're a bit less down in the set than I am. It's weird. I just feel like there were so many better sets in Scarlet and Violet than this one that weren't eaten up whenever they were launched. Paldean Fates being one of them. Anyone who watches the channel knows I love Paldean Fates, although it's become impossible to actually buy product at RRP anymore, unfortunately. So my chase to get my shiny Pikachu and Bubble Mew, that despite opening ton of packets I still haven't got, is maybe over because I don't really like paying the inflated prices for Pokemon cards. I might have a go later down the line, buy some whenever it's not such a fresh set anymore, but it's probably unlikely. I'm going to be really controversial and say that Obsidian Flames is better than this set. I mean, Obsidian Flames' main problem is that the pull rates are really, really good. As if that's a problem. It just means the cards aren't worth very much, but the cards are really nice. We have that lovely Pidgeotto outline. Some cool Charizards, particularly the gold Charizard. Way more nice cards in that set than in this one, in my opinion. So we get Lillie's Ribombee, so we're doing alright in terms of the cards we're getting here, though. These are pretty nice ones. Want that Wailord as my top illustration rare. I really like it. I think it's pretty cool. Quite like the ferret as well. I think it's very cute. I'd be very happy to pull that ferret. Oh, it doesn't really look top of anyone's list. Articuno is pretty nice. Any of the original 3 legendary birds is always a good pull in my eyes. I think there's a lot of people have the nostalgia for those Pokemon as well, so I can imagine the Articuno's pretty popular. Bagon, ooh, another Lillie's Clefairy, and the big Lillie's Clefairy. So we did get an SIR and we got the good SIR, so pretty damn good box. Let's take a look at this. Yep, looks pretty mint as well, pretty nicely centered. A wee bit of whitening there in the back, in that corner. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but only one little that wee blemish wouldn't stop it getting a 10. Have to take a check on it under some proper lighting later, but yes, I think this probably is the nicest card in the entire set. So that is a win. Happy days. Can retire, journey together, happy that I got the Lillie's Clefairy. and not worry about trying to buy up product from goodness knows where, because nowhere has it in stock. And I don't know if they're going to reprint this one. They're reprinting Prismatic. They're apparently reprinting more Pokemon 151. Can't imagine they're likely to reprint more of Journey to Galar though. See what the secondary market does. That'll probably indicate whether they do or not. But they're having such problems distributing even the sets that are not reprinting, so I don't know how they're going to distribute the ones that they're trying to reprint right now. And Zoroark EX. Alright, let's top this off to be a really big win and get the Wailord artwork. And then if you want to get some of my luck, go check out my other video and enter the giveaway to win that 3-pack blister. Came from the same store in the same box as this booster box, so maybe it's got the same look. Ooh, I love this Metapod artwork. Is this the first one I've seen? Must maybe be the first reverse I've seen to actually catch my eye, but class artwork. I really like that one. Bombardier and a Ribombee. So yeah, all the Lillies as well. In this this pack we got the Ribombee and the Clefairy. No Iono. We've got Lillie and Anne represented. There's also Hop, but you know, meh. I don't get a single hit of a Hop card, that will add to the win rather than detract from it. Fungus, pretty nice looking artwork as well. And an end Zoroark EX full art. Very nice. That could probably be quite popular as well. I'm not too sure what the going rate is on that one. I'm trying to think how to organize my cards. I'll just pop it here. It's probably below the Lily's Clefairy EX full art, I would imagine. But might be the second best full art card. I know, just guesswork in terms of what might or might not be popular. Tapu Koko EX. The back, Shuppet, pretty nice little Shuppet sticking its tongue out. Togedemaru and Tyranitar. Hollow. Alrighty. And let's get something else to finish the box with. We're last 7 or 8 packs, so last quarter of the box. Can't be done with all the hits. It's gotta be something else. Another art rare, or illustration rare. Finish it off would be nice. Gold card. Never say never. Gold card and an SIR in the same booster box. 2 SIRs in the same booster box. I'm sure it's happened, but probably won't today. Let's get the Noibat art rare. Dunno, I think this one's a bit dull. Kind of the colouring and the cave is kind of nice, but it's kind of weirdly like it's very dark and moody, but not dark and moody because it's very bright and through the center or something. And because the card's quite shiny as well, I'm not sure that one works for me. Move those EXs out of the road and find some room for it though. Just stack these up. Yeah, can't get all the cards I want, can I? I gotta get some that I'm less interested in than others. It's just how things go. Nice Ludicolo. Hollow. Zacian EX. So there we go. They get a Hops card, Hops Zacian EX, but because it's an EX, it only has a little circle with his face on it instead of Hop being part of the artwork, so I'll not be too upset with that. Pelipper, Coughing, and Snorlax. Again, Hop Snorlax, but it is a Snorlax, so that makes up for it a little bit. I'm seeing all the Hops cards now. I've got his Wooloo on the front of this one. Oops, I messed up. There's a reverse holo in my commons pile. Let me fix that. Okie doke. Right, last 2 packs. So we finish on the Lillies and Clefairy and open the Iono and Belly Bulb first, since Lily's been lucky for us today. So we'll leave her for last. Dundunsparce, Corvusquire, and a Blaziken EX. Alright, last pack. The booster box. It's been very solid though. Can't complain about it. See if I can finish off with something to make it extra special. Gives a bit of lightning to finish. Okay. Beldum, Bagon, Wingull, Togedemaru, Ends PP up. You have a Pelipper, Hops Bag, Volcaronas, alright. Reverse, Zoroark, reverse, and a Lycanroc holo. So, nothing to finish, but I think you'll agree that was pretty solid. Booster box. 8 reverse holo, or 8 EXs, not too shabby. And we got art rares, 3 art rares. Lily's Ribombee is probably my favourite of the 3. Noibat, least favourite of the 3, and Reshiram, the most popular art rare. Probably my second favourite of the 3 I happen to get in my personal preference list, but big win for the art rares, I think, for getting the Ribombee and the Reshiram. And Zoroark and Lily's Clefairy, so these could be the 2 top ultra rares. Trying to think if there'd be any that would be rated higher than these. I'm just guessing on popularity, but I imagine those are both great pulls. I quite like them. I'm quite happy with those. But biggest pull of the day, Lily's Clefairy, special illustration rare. Really, really nice looking card to get out of the sleeves, so as you can catch the light. All the grass and flowers and leaves really catch the light really nice. I don't know if it comes out well on camera, but it's a pretty nice SIR. I really like bright greens on SIRs. I think they stand out really nicely. That's why the Leafeon and Prismatic Evolutions is particularly nice as well. All those lovely greens. Let's get that in the top loader. And that is going to be it for this video. May or may not be another one for Journey Together. I did have a case of 3-pack blisters ordered, but I have got a warning from the store that I might not get them. They're not sure if they're going to get the stock for them or not, so might have a whole case of 3-pack blisters to open. I might not. See what happens, but yeah, stay tuned, see if that comes up. Otherwise, next Pokemon will probably be Destined Rivals or Glory of Team Rocket if I can find some at not ridiculous prices. But just another reminder, if the giveaway is still going, check out my previous video where I opened the ETB and you could win a 3-pack blister. But otherwise, thanks everyone for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.